Hi, my name's Andy Makers. I'm from Streamline Partners, and I'm here to talk to you about easysm and Sherwell. Let's start by having a bit of a conversation around what easysm is and why it was created. easysm is a multi-tenanted framework that enables automated onboarding of tenants into a multi-tenanted Sherwell platform. It's been optimized for the best case Sherwell experience, built out of many years of implementing Sherwell for many different customers right across the region. We've configured security and role-based configuration to make sure that we're able to segment our tenant types to be able to provide different levels of experience for different customer needs. We're also created a simple to use admin interface that enables our tenant admins to be able to administer themselves, create their own teams, add their own taxonomy or amend existing, change their own portal, add images, add different text, show what service catalog items they want to have displayed, and many, many more. The reason why we created this is we wanted to be able to create an automated onboarding experience to alleviate the need to have expensive professional services engagements for every new tenant on board. We want to do it automated and we wanted to do it immediately. We have a variety of different levels or different types of deployment options. AWS is where it's currently deployed. It can be deployed to Azure or could be potentially deployed on-prem depending on specific technology requirements. With that in mind, let's jump straight into a demo and have a bit of a look. So the screen that you've got in front of you is the typical analyst screen when they log in. We can see at the top right here, we can see the customers or the specific tenant logo. Grey Gnome is our test tenant here today, and they've got access to a variety of different sets of functionality. They're on a simple free subscription, and they have the ability to log incidents and requests, supply some feedback in a typical NPS style smiley face kind of way, and also have access to a portal for their individual customers. Now, if I tried to use something that was outside of my subscription, just to demonstrate the security that's been put in place, you have the ability to control whether people have access to various different types of functionality within the broader capabilities that Sherwell has to offer. So CMDB for this subscription isn't right, but for the enterprise subscription, it is 100% available. The typical incident logging screen is what you would expect from this fantastic Sherwell platform. It has been specifically optimized so you get the best kind of experience in the web client. We have different specifics forms in the middle there that change dynamically, certain capabilities that are available based on subscription or not available. We've worked through a collection of different issues in relation to specific usability that we've resolved to be able to give that best experience for a customer wanting to get in and get serving their customers with the service management capability as quick as they possibly can. That's the standard screen. Obviously, being a Sherwell platform, we have a multilinguistic capability. So similarly, I can show Sherwell in a variety of different languages. This example is Japanese. That was the portal a minute ago, a separate portal. We can do it across our portal as well. And then also on the analyst interface. Speaking of portals, this is a standard portal that gets applied to every single customer that comes in, but they've got the ability to change how it looks and feels. So it's the same template, but they've applied their own really boring grey image, their own boring grey colors, and they're very specific about the GNOME text they want appearing on their portal. So they've got their own portal, and you can see what's available there, right? They have their own service catalog based on the taxonomy that's applied. So all these sorts of things are very specific to their tenant and what they're looking, and this is the service that they can provide to their customers, which is really important. Now, what I want to show you now is how this is administered. So we've applied this what we call easy admin as a wrapper around the service, which gives our tenant administrators the ability to very easily manage their own instance. Okay, so this is the interface here. It can be skinned to your own needs. We can apply a different culture on the left hand or across all the text. We can rebrand it to your specific needs if you're looking to kind of use the whole package as a multi-tenanted instance for your customers. There's a variety of options there. But just to give you a bit of an idea, I could go and manage my team. So if I click in, it looks at the teams that are in Sherwell and interfaces with the API to be able to grab that information in real time. I can change or amend those. I can manage my company or my tenant information. I can change the text on the portal. I can change the colors on the portal. You'll notice those colors from the portal that we saw a minute ago. I can change the images there. And again, I've got some help here to talk me through, well, what is actually, am I changing? What are my options? What is it going to look like from out of the box point of view, et cetera, et cetera. So that's the view of what a standard portal would look like if we were to deploy it just straight up. So speaking of that, I want to actually do that as a part of this demonstration and show you how quick and easy it is for someone to self-provision their own portal. All right, so what I'm going to do that is I'm going to log out of here and I'm going to set up a new customer from scratch. So we're just going to log out of this one. And then I'll close that window down. You can see here I've got a new Gmail account which I've set up, which is called Lytic Test, or TestLytic is the company. We'll come back to that in a minute. I'm just going to close off these other windows and portals and start again. Okay, so let's get beginning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump in to the easysm website. The easysm website, again, can be skinned up to meet your own branding guidelines and needs. And it has all the information about easysm, which you can provide out to your customer base. And most importantly, customers can get on and get using it and get signed up really quickly. So this is how we've carved up the subscription plans. You can see it gives you the ability to be able to monetize your implementation, to be able to drive revenue out of your ITSM investment. Right? We've split it up based on function and particular user to give you a bit of an example of an idea of what can be done. But what we're going to do today is we're going to jump straight in and provision a free instance. I'm going to sign in with my Google account, TestLytic. So we're going to use a social sign-in process, which we leverage Auth0 for that process. So TestLytic, it makes the sign-in really simple and easy. We want to give the ability for people to get into this platform as quick as possible with the simplest number of clicks. So we're straight into the admin interface. I'm confirming my subscription, as you can see here. I'm going to click next. Oh, you'll also notice that we're captured protected. So we've got the latest version of Capture running, making sure that a bot isn't spamming this service and creating a load of tenancies in the background. Just going to add my information in here. Okay. It's confirming my costs, which is free because I signed up for a free one. We're also integrated with Stripe. So Stripe can manage the credit card billing on a monthly basis or annual basis and manage that distribution and authentication of credit card management. So I'm clicking finish. That means, hey, I'm going to go off and I'm going to create a tenant. And look, I've got my tenant successful message there. So that's exciting. That means my tenant is off and away being created in the background, right? We can see here that my subscription is going to become available there. As we look, notice it's a trialing subscription. We've got some information in there around when I subscribed and when it became available. Additionally, I'm going to jump back into my email and just refresh that. And all of a sudden, I've got multiple emails here from easysm telling me, hey, you've got a new subscription and you're up and running. And B, this is your login information. So that's pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on one of those. And I'm straight in to my interface. So I'm going to jump in. I'm going to copy this because I'm a bit rubbish when it comes to typing. So we're just going to put this here. And we're going to grab this very complex password. Copy that. Now what Sherwell will do is it's going to get me to reset my password because it's the first time I'm logging in. Okay, so I'm going to put that back in there, and I'm going to set a new password. And hopefully I type those in at the same time. Yes, I did. And we're going to log in with that. And that is how quick it is for me to get in and be able to serve my customers in a new tenancy. Okay. So straight away I'm in there and I'm ready to go. I can log a ticket. Right. Similarly, I can jump in and have a look at what's been provided to me. I've got some messages in here saying my tenant's been created. I could go and amend my teams, as I was showing you before. We provision a collection of teams to begin with. There's a few in there. I could change those or delete them. I can add my company logo, all that sort of good stuff. But you got the picture from that before. So within probably 2 minutes, I've created a new tenant. I've enabled a new subscription. There's a portal out there ready to go for my tenant. They are up and running, ready to serve their customers in an extraordinarily quick amount of time. No professional services required to be able to get them up and running. And that is the point of easysm. So thank you once again. I'm Andy from Streamline Partners. Appreciate you watching the video, and we'll talk to you soon.